it's nice to know that mediation is actually for literally everybody, from every kind of.
Hi, I'm Marcus from Children First Family Mediation. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm here with...
I'm Jason Lee, my pronouns are he, him. Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. We're here for Family Mediation Week, and we're basically creating awareness around the LBGT plus community and mediation, and Jason's invited here today to tell us about his experience and, you know, scenarios that actually are real life scenarios. So whenever you're ready, Jason.
Okay, we have some scenarios where members of the LGBT family, family because it's like a family, but LGBT community have come up with issues, I say in the past, but a lot of them are actually ongoing now, where, Marcus, you might actually be able to help.
Yeah.
So one kind of scenario is where a cis woman who, I say cis, that means a woman who is biologically female, assigned female at birth and still is identifying as female, and a trans lad. The lad himself was identified as, assigned female at birth, but now identifies as a male, and they have a child together. And unfortunately, the relationship broke down. The mother of the child has taken the child to somewhere miles away, and they're not kind of seeing eye to eye on how to co-parent, if you see what I mean.
Co-parenting.
So how do you think that mediation can help with that one?
Well, mediation is a great attempt. Always try mediation first if you feel like you're in this situation or similar. If it was to be through our service, we would basically set up a MIAM, which is a mediation information assessment meeting. And basically, unless, again, even if he was legally aided, he would get his mediation for free through the legal aid scheme through the government.
Wow.
As a non-for-profit charity, we specialise in legal aid, and we'd always do our best for our clients.
Mm-hmm.
So moving forward, we'd reach out, or he'd reach out to us, put a referral through, and then from that referral, we'd, whether it was a legal aid client or not, we make sure that when he sat with one of our mediators, and that's a fully accredited FMC registered mediator, and we'd give it our best attempt. So we'd sit down with him for a period of 45 minutes, and then we'd reach out to the other party, invite them to mediation as well. If that party was to refuse, then again we couldn't do anything further, and we could ask, but again, mediation is a voluntary process. So we can't force it. We're not legal. We're not a legal body. We're a non-legal body. And again, the information that he said to us would be absolutely confidential, and we wouldn't judge. We're very, very impartial. However, if they did come to mediation, let's say client 2 did come to mediation, we would basically would have the same MIAM, the one-to-one for 45 minutes with the same mediator. Again, we'd always encourage mediation. We'd then apply for the £500 government voucher scheme to support mediation. So we'd always work for the best interests. If, however, there was any violence or anything like that, mediation would be deemed unsafe, because we have to keep both parties safe. It would be deemed unsafe, and then we'd be issued the page 9, the C100 for child arrangements form, and then we'd issue, if it was AIM, which is all inclusive mediation, we'd issue the form A as well. Okay. But yeah, it's very, you have to be very, it's an emotional process. It really is an emotional process. So we have to prepare, either writing bullet points down before you go in on what you'd like to talk about, giving you that, so you can always refer to the bullet points in the paper, and then it makes it a little bit more easier. This can be done either face to face, like ourselves, or like this, or online on a Zoom call. I mean, yeah, it is an emotional process.
Sounds good though.
So you said you had another scenario.
Yes, another one. There was a blended family. I say blended family. It's basically where a couple got married and they lived with the father of the groom. And unfortunately, the father died, leaving a young child completely out of the blue. And the husband, oldest son, wanted to take in his sibling, his younger sibling, and basically his wife then said that basically they hadn't ever agreed to have children, they'd always agreed not to have kids, so she wanted him to choose between her or his sibling. So how would mediation get around that one?
Again, giving mediation the best attempt. Same process as last time. We'd set up both my hands, and then obviously I'd always say, always ask for legal advice.
Yeah.
Always ask for legal advice. We can't give you legal advice, but I'd always ask your local solicitor. If you was to go on the Citizen Advice Bureau websites, the CAB sites, there's also family hubs that you can support you locally with all kinds of situations, scenarios to really give you that boost. So surrounding yourself with information and support is key. Again, we do the same process and mediate, just invite both to mediation and try and see what the outcome would be for them. Now, everyone comes to mediation thinking the mediator's going to sort it.
Yeah.
However, it's the people that attend, the clients that attend mediation.
Yeah.
They come out with the outcome, however that looks, what works best for the clients. However, if it does go to court, then the judge has the last say.
Yeah.
So it's always good and the best attempt to sort out all issues in the mediation process. Again, make use of the government-backed voucher for the £500. And we also, if the child is age 10 and above, we can do child-inclusive mediation, which is where the mediator will have a consultation with the child or children. Again, so with CIM, that's called Child Inclusive Mediation, Children First Family Mediation have specialists that work there, trained, facilitated, specialist training to, consult kids. So then the evidence of the kid gets presented to the parents, or guardians, and this is what their thoughts are. So again, it creates that voice. It gives the child the voice, and that's what it's all about.
So all this can happen with any kind of LGBT relationship. So like lesbians, gays, if they're married,
Absolutely.
or in just a relationship.
Absolutely.
I've got children or family issues. They can all come to you, and you can help them.
Absolutely.
That's brilliant.
And again, it's all about supporting our communities the best way we can. Any more questions or?
No, that's it. I think you've been very thorough, and it's nice to know that mediation is actually for literally everybody from every kind of walk of life, and that's how it should be.
Thank you, Jason. You can find this on our YouTube channel. Please like, please share, and it'll be available on Family Mediation Week through Children First Family Mediation. And I just want to say to Jason, can you point out on the flag what each symbol means?
Right, okay. As it's behind us, people will probably be thinking.
Yeah.
Well, we have what I call the old, not that old, but the original LGBT flag, which is obviously the rainbows.
Yeah.
The rainbow here. Now this is what's known as the progressive flag, because it also includes, if I move my head out of the way, the trans colours here, which is the white, pink and blue, and then the brown and the black actually represents people of colour.
Fantastic.
So it literally includes everybody. So that is our progressive flag, And I think that is now becoming more common, and it's not replacing the original flag, but I think it's like kind of helping it along a bit.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah, we'll draw to a close, and I just want to say thank you so much. And
Thanks for having me, mate.
yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
No worries.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.